My next guest tonight can be seen at the Punchline in Sacramento from June 12th to the 16th. Please welcome a very funny guy, Jack Gallagher.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Remain seated. My name is Jack Gallagher, 43 years old. Like most people my age, I have kids. I have a 4-year-old and a 6-month-old. I waited. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Now I realize I'll spend my golden years teaching people to drive, basically. It was weird. That first one was weird. Second one's much easier than the first one. If you have more than one kid, you know. That first one, I was a nervous wreck, man. I actually, as much as you hear this, it's true. I used to go into his room at night and wake him up to make sure he wasn't dead. I'd go in, hey, wake up, wake, all right, go back to sleep, you're bugging me, shut up, why are you crying? Second one, much more relaxed. Second one's in the car right now. I got the window cracked, I'm going out right after the show. He's fine, he's fine. So my wife and I were going to do the natural childbirth. You know, at the first one we went to the class, the Lamaze thing, very natural. We had a plan. She's going to go into, this is our plan, she's going to go into the delivery room, squat in the corner, have the baby, then go finish her shift in the rice fields. That was our plan. My wife was in labor for 30 hours. At the end of the 30 hours, she had a C-section. So, kind of the best of both worlds happening for her right there. At the end of 30 hours, the doctor said to me, Jack, we have a problem. Really? Yeah. Yeah, I hadn't figured that out myself while I was watching the Today Show for the second time. Thank you. You know what he said to me the problem was? An actual quote from somebody with a medical degree. His head's too big. What? I don't want to hear that. I want to hear some medical lingo. I want to hear some technical jargon. You know what I'm saying? I would have felt much better if he'd said, Jack, we have complications. Yes, cranius enormous. So they decided to do a C-section, right? And the doctor, who'd been so laid back through this whole thing, says, now he starts screaming at people. Get a surgeon on the phone, book an operating room. I want her prepped up here. Get her downstairs in a half hour. He whips around to me and says, you, put on a surgical gown. Meet us downstairs. What are you like, one guy short? Did somebody call in sick because I'm a comedian? What am I going to do, a show in there for everybody? Hey, how is everybody in the operating room today? You look great. How you doing? Hey, you're all dressed alike. What is this, some sort of a club? How are you in here? So I watched them operate on my wife. This is unbelievable. The doctor keeps saying, come closer, come. I'm standing right next to the table. And I'm thinking there's got to be some kind of insurance regulation against this. Jeez, they make you stand behind that yellow line when they're working on your car. You know what the weird thing is? You have kids, you can suddenly tell, other people's kids, you can tell how old kids are by the way they dress. It's very weird. It's like my 4-year-old wears clothes. Wears like pants and a shirt. The little 6-month-old wears costumes. You know what I'm talking about? Those one-piece snap in the crotch costumes. Different occupational theme every day. Look, he's a coal miner. Got a little hat with a helmet there. He's got a fireman suit. He's got a sailor suit. Look, it's the Pope. Hello, Your Holiness. Good to see you, Father. My son was born in October. Somebody sent us a pumpkin suit. I'm not making this up. A pumpkin. What are people thinking? This orange thing with feet and a hood and a big pumpkin. It was ridiculous. I put it on him once. The look in his eye was like, hey, Dad, this is great. Why don't you sprinkle some graham crackers on my ass? I'll go as a pie. So they stopped breastfeeding, which is another sign that they're getting old. They both breastfed, and they loved it. I never thought they would quit. Oh, seriously. They were there all the time. And my wife says, you're jealous. I said, I'm not jealous. That is so stupid. But they're there all the time. And he would, too. He'd be looking at me like, hey, watch this. My wife was into it, too. My wife is totally into the breastfeeding thing, completely. She got one of those nursing bras. Have you seen those? Fellas, guys, have you seen the nursing bra? It's got a snap on the cup. The cup opens right up. Well, where have these been? I spent 17 years with my hand behind her back. What is that, a button, a staple, a little help here? For him? Enjoy yourself. What? Thanks, you guys are great. Thanks for listening.
Hilarious. We're going to take a break. We'll have more with Jack Gallagher. So stick around.